Hello fans, welcome to TVR-Esports and Thunder Valley Racing League and the late model stock car races here with the drivers. We are at Charlotte Motor Speedway. You don't see these cars out here on this track. It's going to be a lot of super speedway style racing, drafting going on, a lot of pushing and shoving. These guys are going to see if they can't conquer Charlotte Motor Speedway in the late model stock car. They'll have it redlining and bumper to bumper the whole way, as we got 50 laps to go here at Charlotte. We're going to start off the boards here with the number 1 car, Mike Heminger out there in that number 1 spot. The number 73, that's Wyatt Hutchins. We got John Dottle in the number 64. We got the 84, Ward Fisher. Number 81, Richard Jackson. Number 69, that's Clayton Wise. We got Jamie Howell in the number 17. We got Gene Lee in the number 95. Brent Thompson in the 45. 34, Brian Smith. Cody Ryan driving that 94 car. Chad Thompson driving that number 70. Captain Kidd in the number 86. And Edwin Warren in the 92. Looks like he's going to start in the back somewhere. Number 22, Richard Young out there. I'll be driving that 22 car. There's a good look there. Jonathan Howell, the number 5 car, starting in the pits out there. Lights are off on the pace car. I'm going to go green flag racing this time by. This race is brought to you by RBC Trophies out of Stigler, Oklahoma, and the Thunder Valley Racing League right here on iRacing. Be sure to check out the links down below for the Discord. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Enjoy the show as we go racing here for 50 laps at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We are racing at Charlotte. Out front, Mike Heminger in that number 1 car. Let's see how long he can keep it out front there. The tires will wear on these cars out here at Charlotte, as they're going to be full throttle going through these corners. They get just a little bit tail happy as they go through the corner. So we're going to see how much draft they can get, how much pushing and shoving is going to happen. Everybody's going to be looking for a position. Down on the bottom goes Mike Heminger, John Dottle, and Wyatt Hutchins. Little action going on the back here. Number 17, Jamie Howell, caught on the outside. No help at all out there. He's looking for some draft help. He's going to have to get down on the inside. These guys in the back, the cars up front are going to be the slower cars. The cars in the back are going to be the faster cars for that draft. As everybody looks for a way to get a little bit of speed out here at Charlotte. How many laps will we go before we see our first caution out here at Charlotte Motor Speedway? Here they come across the start-finish line for lap number 3. 64 giving a little look there. John Dottle looking at Mike Heminger. He's going around the outside. He's got his nose out there. He's going to get any help. 73, that's Wyatt Hutchins. Thought about following him out there. We're too wide. Back here with the number 34 and the number 69. That's Clayton Wise. Brian Smith. Ward Fisher out there in the 84 on the outside. The 17 down the inside. Jamie Howell. Little battle going on there for 5th position. '95 and the 84 battling it out for that spot. That's a 8th position transfer. 95 looks like he's got the advantage. That's Gene Lee in 8th position. Let's see if he can track down Jamie Howell, that 17 car. Back up front with our leaders. Mike Heminger still holding that bottom line, trying to hang on to that blue line just as tight as he can get it. Now have 64, John Dowdle trying to find a way around him. Looking to the outside there, got 73 on his back. Going to give him a little draft help. Can he get up to him to give him a little push? He's got about half a car now to get up to him. Definitely holding his ground on the outside. Can't get any draft help out there. Needs a little push. 81 on the outside. That's Richard Jackson out there trying to look on the outside, seeing if he can get any help. Outside line just not wanting to form up quite yet. Everybody trying to figure out where can they gain a position. Where can I find a place to put my nose in where he can't get it out. Most of the passes are going to happen down on the inside as the cars on the outside get a run. Oh, there's a little bit of a bobble there. 95 and 81 get together. 95 and 81 are together. That's Gene Lee, and 81 is Richard Jackson. They definitely came together there. A little bit of damage there on a couple other cars. That might have collected the 70 of Chad Thompson just a little bit there. Just got together there in the draft coming around the corner and bumped cars there and got them around going at top speed. It doesn't take much to get them to slide, but we'll take a quick break and we'll get right back into the action again right now. We got Mike Heminger up front, still leading the field at number 1 as we are at lap number 8 coming up of 50 laps here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, the Thunder Valley Racing League, brought to you by RBC Trophies out of Stigler, Oklahoma. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go green flag racing this time by. Leading the field as we go into lap number 10 is going to be Captain Kidd in the number 86 car. Up front on his outside, the number 22 of Richard Young. Mark 27 out there on his car. That second row is going to be Jonathan Howell and Wyatt Hutchins. Jonathan down on the inside, Wyatt on the outside. As we go racing at Charlotte Motor Speedway, 40 laps to go. The Thunder Valley Racing League and RBC Trophies. Green flag is flying. Let's go racing. Oh no, we've got checkups everywhere on the track. We've got one around. Let's back it up and see if we can figure out just exactly what might have happened there. Definitely had some issues on the track. And we're going to back it up real quick and take another look at that to see just what might have happened. Looked like we may have had some bad starts there, maybe some slow starts. We'll take a look at overhead here and see if we can see what happened. Here is the start of the race. Looks like the front row just didn't quite get off good, and back here in the back just didn't get woed up quick enough and bumped into each other. Looks like everybody kind of just took off a little bit early there and didn't quite get into the brake enough in the back. And I think the first one to bump into somebody probably was Mike Heminger there, but it wasn't anywhere for him to go. Yep, just caused a domino effect as it went on down through the ranks. It kind of collected everybody there, one right behind the other. Let's ride along with Cody Ryan real quick to see how it worked out for him. He was the last car, I think, to take some damage in that. And you could see him start to back up right at the beginning, already stacked up, and yeah, he just had nowhere to go. Brent Thompson, 45, definitely got in the back of the 94 there, and yeah, nowhere for anybody to go. They all got gathered up. So we're going to go caution one more time here. We'll get them gathered back up. We'll get everybody fixed, get them back out on the racetrack. We'll go racing one more time at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. Maybe someday you'll have it your way. Maybe someday it'll all work out. Until then, nope, a nope, a nope, a nope, definitely nope, a nope, nope, a nope. Probably never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. Oh no.
lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go racing next time by. We are coming up on lap number 14. We've managed to have 2 cautions, one on a restart. That was a sketchy little start there on them, but they've managed to get it back together. Got the cartoon mechanics on the job, got everybody put back together. We're going to go racing one more time here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, the Thunder Valley Racing League, and the RBC Trophy Company out of Stigler, Oklahoma, who is our league sponsor this entire season. Be sure, if you're looking for trophies for your league, check out RBC-Trophies on the World Wide Web. Get your trophies ordered today by RBC Trophies. Captain Kidd leads the field. Number 86 down on the inside as we go racing again here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. They're in the Geico restart zone. The green flag is flying. We're off and racing. Couple of bumps there in the start, but everybody away clean, it looks like this time. Big push by the 95 on the 70 as they come around across the start-finish line. Down below the line is the 27. That's Richard Young down below the line. Mark Heminger, the number 1, trying to take advantage of it and go around his outside. Chad Thompson down underneath the line. Down on the inside there. Might have got a bump in all that traffic. Got it gathered back up and back on the backstretch above the line there, finding some draft. Here we go. 2 wide for a 6th position there as Jamie Howell and Richard Young goes neck to neck. 73, big wiggle out of Richard Young, down on the grass. He held on to it. Oh, back up the track he comes. He got on the grass, could not hold on to it. Got into the front end of the number 70. That's Chad Thompson. Chad Thompson took a lot of damage. That car is on fire. There's smoke coming out of the engine bay. He's going to have to get it to the pits. Call a tow truck. We have got another caution out there on the track. Let's see if we can take a look and see what happened there. Richard Young got into some trouble there and got down on the infield. Not sure exactly what happened to him. Let's take another look at it as we come through here. Oh, we got one down in the grass already. Let's back that up some more. Looked like we had some trouble already. I can already see the incident up there. It looks like the 90, see here, the 86 of Captain Kidd and the 34 of Brian Smith definitely came together a little bit there and shot him down on the inside. Oh, and then he bumped into the 64. That's John Darrell who shot down the inside, which I think started the chain reaction to everything else kind of happening. Richard Young kind of lost it down the inside. We saw what happened to him, but they'll gather it back up. They do have one quick fix. Everybody has one quick fix to get it back out on the track in a hurry. And then after that, it's going to be on the cartoon mechanics to fix them up and get them back out on the track. So we'll see how they do here. We'll get them started one more time and get them racing here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Struggling to get a few laps here at Charlotte. Lights are off on the pace car one more time. We're coming up on lap number 19 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is turning into a caution marathon. See if these guys can pull it together here and get some green flag racing going on. A lot of good racing going on. Close side-by-side racing, nose to tail. Everybody looking for a little draft. We've had a lead change several times already. So no telling who's going to win this. This is anybody's race. We'll see who comes out on top once we get to lap number 50. Let's see if they can get to the halfway mark at lap 25 first without another caution. Here we go. Lap number 19 coming up with number 5. Jonathan Howell down on the inside, going to lead us away. The number 73 on his outside. Wyatt Hutchins finds themselves out front here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Green flag is waving. We are racing. Little bit of a bump there by the 95 on the back of Jonathan Howell. Gives him a little push there. Everybody looks to be getting into turn number 1 clean. Little wiggle there out of the 96 Captain Kidd. Manages to pull it together. Down the bottom, that's Richard Young. Found some room down there to keep it clean. Here we go. Coming up on lap number 20, we are side by side up front as Gene and Jonathan go at it. The number 5, the number 95. Gene in the 95 down on the inside has the advantage. Managed to get his nose up underneath Jonathan. Jonathan going to the outside, trying to carry some speed. Got no draft help on the outside. 73 pokes his nose out, pulls it back in, doesn't stay out there long. Jonathan way out by the wall, trying to find some speed around the outside. He's going to tuck it back down in to find that draft. Here they come through turns 3 and 4. '73 giving him a little bit of nose going into the corner. See if he can get him a little extra speed, push him wide going into the turn. That's the idea here at Charlotte. If you can get the guy in front of you just to get a left wide to get your car in the inside and make the pass. The idea for the guy up front is to hold it low as long as you can to slow down that guy behind you. Here they come, 95 down the wall. Oh, he slipped over the line just a little, got him a little loose. 73 looking to take advantage, puts his nose to the outside, doesn't quite have enough speed or any help back there to get him by. Back behind them, we're going side by side for 4th place. Jamie Howell taking the position of the 17 car down on the inside. As his son in the number 5, Jonathan Howell, tries to get some speed on the outside, losing positions and losing ground. He's going to have to find some draft help out there. He's going to continue to fall back. Mike Hemminger now taking a spot from him. Dad jumps out, gives him a little bit of draft help, see if he can get him a little extra speed. It looks like Ward Fisher may be on his back. Help him out just a little bit back there in that 84 car, that red car. Here they come, 2 wide around the outside. Mike Heminger, Jamie Howell, in that third and fourth position, side by side. We are two deep, side by side. Up front, battle for first, 73. Oh, we've got John Donnell into the wall just a little bit. Hopefully he didn't take any damage on that right front. You really don't want to touch that right front on that wall. It will mess up the steering in these cars. 73 given a hard challenge on the outside to the 95 Gene. Looking for that first place position as we come up on lap number 25 as they come down the backstretch. Little bump there, going to try to door draft him, suck some of that speed off that inside car. 95 carrying the speed. Give him a little shove to the nose, let him know he's there. Cross the finish start line. Oh, it's a dead heat. Nearly a tie. Scoreboard is showing Wyatt Hutchins of the 73 had the lead by a nose. Still side by side, Gene and Wyatt, the number 95, the number 73, battle it out for first position, while John Donnell in the 64 lags in the back, looking for an opportunity to pass. Oh, we may have a caution. Everybody's slowing down the track. We may have a caution out on the track. Not sure what happened. 86 down on the inside there. We're going to back it up, see if we can figure out what might have happened there. Definitely seeing a lot of smoke out on the track. Got one around. That's Cody Ryan is around. Seeing the problem right there. Let's see if we can get a good look at it here. Got some interference. Oh, right there. Looked like the 81 just got together with Captain Kidd. That's the 86. Not sure if he came down just a little bit. May have came down just a little bit there. We'll back it up just a little bit and see if we can get a big look at it. Had a little bit of flashing going on. That's going to be issues with our connection. That's sim racing. Let's take a look, see what happened here. Yeah, got a big wiggle to the outside. Looks like he flushed him out there. 81 had the spot and probably just didn't know he was there. Came back down across the nose, and that sent him into a spin and caused the chaos to ensue from there. And several cars collected in that. We got Richard Jackson, Jonathan Howe, several cars collected in all that. Brent Thompson might have took some damage there. Cody Ryan is in that. Looks like Richard Young was involved. Clayton Wise might have been involved there. Of course, the Captain Kidd was involved. Everybody's going to see if they can get it fixed. Some of them will have quick fixes still left. Some will have to get the cartoon mechanics on it. But we will go racing again here real soon. Just a few more minutes. Give them a chance to get it fixed up. We are at lap number 27 coming up here of 50. So we have gone over the halfway mark here at Charlotte Motor Speedway and the Thunder Valley Racing League. Brought to you by TVR-Esports and the RBC Trophy Company out of Stigler, Oklahoma. Lights are off on the pace car, but they are coming on at Charlotte Motor Speedway as these guys run into the evening time here at lap number 29 coming up here. The lights are on, the stadium lights are on. They're going to get some nice shiny looking cars out here as we go racing here at Charlotte Motor Speedway with the Thunder Valley Racing League. RBC Trophies out of Stigler, Oklahoma is the sponsor for the Thunder Valley Racing League, and TVR-Esports. If you are enjoying the race, be sure to hit that subscribe, hit that like button, let us know you came and watched the race. Leave a comment. Who's your favorite driver? Who's going to win the championship? Today we will be running the Thunder Run, 3 p.m. Central Time on the dirt in the minis. Let's go racing. Out front, Gene in the 95. Leading the field, got the 64 of John Donald, managed to find his way up into second place as the 73 Wyatt Hutchins brings up the final podium position in third. Here they come down the backstretch at Charlotte. "16 drivers took to the field today. 12 of the 16 still on the lead lap, showing Richard 1 lap down. Clayton Wise down 14 laps. Chad Okibud Thompson, he's down several laps, 29 laps down, and Edwin Warren down 29 apparently. Here they come, 64 on the outside. Wyatt Hutchins in the 73 has found his nose down on the inside of the 64, trying to pull some ground. Will the 64 get any help on the outside? 34 looking to the outside, maybe going to give him a little bit of help out there. We're going to find some draft help on the outside the last half of this race. Will they form up a second line? Will they have enough speed to keep up with the inside? It's going to get exciting at the end. I'm seeing an outside line beginning to form out there. Several cars deciding, well, the only way to the front is going to be somewhere beside that bottom line if you're coming from the back. So here they come, beginning to form that outside line. It's going to go too wide very soon. 95 out front, still leading the pack, but they are too deep behind him for several cars. Here we go. Wyatt Hutchins dropping his wheels down below that blue line, trying to look for a way to get by. Only way by is going to run him long into the corner or go around the outside. He's looking to give him a push. Trying to get enough speed to get right up on that bumper as they go into the turn. Give him just enough extra speed to shove him wide and then take to the inside and be hard on that brake. Of course, 95, Gene doing just the opposite. Trying to get just enough ahead of him going into the corner that he can't give him a push and then break him out into the outside and slow him down going through the corner so he can pull away. Lots of decisions being made on the fly and in an instant in these stock cars as they come around Charlotte. There's a big shove. Push to the outside. 73 tries to pull it back down in. Stay in the draft. Mike Heminger, he's a dangerous man back there in that number 1 car. Led the race early, looking to get back out front again. 3 wide behind Mike Heminger. They are 3 wide, the 17, the 34, and the 64. Went 3 wide for just a moment. 34 looking for an advantage over Heminger on the outside. Got a little help from the 64. That's John Donald. Got the TVR-Esports bumper on the back of that John Donald car, 64. Here he comes. Number 45, Brent Thompson, the RBC Trophies car right behind him on the outside. That outside is starting to form up. Will they find any speed at all? Will they be able to gain any ground as they look to the outside to go to the front? Back up front, the 95, Gene still holding on to the lead. Everybody looking for a ray around him, though. Here comes the 73. Got a big run. Wyatt Hutchins, a huge run on the outside. Lost his draft help out there, but here comes that second row. They are still out there and still moving. Everybody looking for that 10th of a second. Everybody looking for that 100th of an inch to win the race here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's going to take a fraction of a second. Just a few feet to cross that finish line at lap number 50 in the lead as the 95 holds on to it for now. Lots of pushing and shoving in the middle of the pack there. 17, 73, 81, 34, all going at it, trying to find some extra speed. That inside is still holding its own. 95 still defending that first position with everything he's got. But he has got the number one of Mike Heminger on his tail now. Mike Heminger managed to work his way around the 73 up to the front. 17, Jamie Howell manages to work his way into third position now up there in that podium. Can the 95 hold them off for 10 more laps as they come up on lap number 40 at Charlotte Motor Speedway? 73 gives a little bit of a check to Jamie Howell and gets him to the outside. Jamie Howell holds it in there, pulls it down to the inside and holds off the 73 of Wyatt Hutchins. Big race in the back, almost 3 wide there with the 45, the 34, and the number 5 car. Oh, got to check the 5 and the 45. Get into it. 45 up into the wall. 84 almost gets into him. Ward Fisher down on the inside. 45 manages to hold on to it. The RBC car. He's in the back now. Lost a lot of positions, but still on the throttle. Back up front. Oh, and the 64 hard into the back of the 81. Nearly a collision there. Managed to hold on to it. Caused a little bit of a back up there between the cars behind him. That's Captain Kidd in the 86. Had to do a little checking up. Went to the outside and found a clear spot. Kept it running. Back up front, the 95 of Gene still holding on to that first position. But Mike Heminger pushing hard. And Jamie the Sleeper Howell looking to get to the front. Wyatt Hutchins looking on the inside of Jamie Howell. Down on the inside he comes down the backstretch. Does he have the run? He does. He has him on the inside. He's following Mike Heminger down on the bottom. Jamie Howell left on the outside with no draft help at all. Little nudge there on the inside to Jamie Howell, pushes him to the outside. Jamie Howell fights back. 81 got his nose in there, just leaving him out to dry. Jamie needs some help out there. Captain Kidd in the 86 may be just the help he's looking for as he pushes to the outside. Begins to line up with the back bumper of Jamie Howell. Will he help him stay up in there or will Jamie drop down? Big wiggle there. Jamie drops down and gets the draft down on the bottom. Looking for a slingshot now. Everybody's back in line. Bumper to bumper we go. Lap number 45 coming up. Oh, we've got one around. We've got an issue. We've got a couple cars around. Number 34, Brian Smith, gets together with the number 86, Captain Kidd. We'll take another look at it here, see if we can see what happened. Around the corner they come. Captain Kidd riding along behind Jamie Howell. 34, oh, just gets into his rear bumper. 34 gets into the 86's rear bumper and turns him around. Brian Smith, because of that accident, just did touch his back bumper a little bit. Coming out of the corner like that, there's no saving it. Once it goes around like that, it's going to put you into a wall. Hopefully they can get it fixed up. We are nearing the end of this race. Not many laps left before we finish this off. They're going to have to get in there, get it fixed, hurry up, get back out of the track, and then we're going to go racing one more time to see if we can't finish off Charlotte Motor Speedway 50-lap race here with the late model stock cars. This will be the last big long race of the season. We will be going to short track racing after this, so get ready for that. I believe we are headed to Oswego next week, so we're going to be turning that wheel hard and squalling tires as hard as we can at a short track next week. Get ready for all that action. Leave a like, leave a subscribe, so you can make sure and hit that notification bell so you know when we're doing our next video. And check out the next gen race. Should be happening on Sunday night. We'll do the broadcast on Monday if we get enough drivers to show up. That's the trick. If we get enough drivers to show up, make it an action-packed race for the fans, we'll get it up here on the YouTube video. So good luck to all our drivers there. Come next week when we get to Oswego, the short track. And here we go. We're going to go racing here shortly. We're going to give you a little bit of music intervals while we wait for the pace car to come down off the track. We'll be back in just a few. All right, let's go racing one more time. Coming up on lap number 48 as they come across the line this time by. We are coming to the close of this big race here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The guys have run 75 miles in these late model stock cars tonight once they finish this race at lap number 50. Here we go. Who's going to come out on top? Number 95, Gene Lee. Mike Heminger, the number 1. Wyatt Hutchins, the number 73. Richard Jackson, number 81, are your front two rows as we go restart here at Charlotte Motor Speedway with RBC, Trophy Company, TVR-Esports, and Thunder Valley Racing League. Green flag is flying. Gene gets a jump on the field as away they go. 3 laps to go. Everybody keeping it clean into turn number 1 and 2. '64 on the outside. Number 5, Jonathan Howell down on the inside. As they come across the line, 2 laps to go. Lap number 49. Oh no, I think we have an issue. Caution is out. Caution is out. Looks like we had an issue involving a couple cars here. See if we can see what happened. Everybody seemed pretty far apart there. Oh no, the 45 gets into the 81. We'll back that up a little bit, take another look at it. Coming into the corner, 45 taking a nose on the inside, just gets, that looked like a big net code there. It looked like a couple of feet between those 2 cars as they made contact. Didn't look like the 81 Jackson came down much. 45 goes down to the inside. And yeah, it's just a little bit of net code there, or air, maybe lost the air on that one, and around he goes. 81 takes a hard ride into the wall several times. 45 crashed down into the inside wall, into the pits they go. They're going to have to get them fixed up. We're going to do a green-white checkered here at Thunder Valley Racing League at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, let's get excited, fans. We're about to go racing one more time here at Charlotte Motor Speedway with the Thunder Valley Racing League and TVR-Esports, brought to you by RBC Trophies out of Stigler, Oklahoma. And we're going green-white checkered. This will be the first attempt at a green-white checkered here by the Thunder Valley Racing League here at Charlotte. To see who wins this race right now, we got the number 95. Gene Lee up front, been leading the race for the last few laps. We've had several lead changes today during this race, and we've got the number 73 Wyatt Hutchins on his outsides, been up front all day long. That number 1 is a man to fear at this Charlotte Motor Speedway today. Mike Heminger right there with him. Jonathan Howe has been all over the racetrack, to the front, to the back, to the middle, back to the front. Here he is on the second row outside. That third row would be the 64 of John Donlin on his outside. Would be 17 would be the 17 car of Jamie Howe, the sleeper. As we go racing, will they pull it off? They got to get one lap clean under no cautions. Here we go. 95 gets away from the field with a big jump on the field. At this point, it's a race for second. Jamie Howe got a big wiggle out of that 17, lost a lot of momentum. Here they come down the backstretch. No issues so far, everybody keeping it clean. Ooh, big race there between the 84 and the 27. Ward Fisher and Richard going at it. Rick Zukru in that number 27 car. Get back up front with our leaders as we start to come to the start-finish line. Sue 73 giving a big shove to the 95. Gene fighting him off, holding on to it down the inside as they come through turns 3 and 4. Oh, big check by the 95 on the 73's front end. Got a little close there. 95, Gene said, back off, buddy. I'm going to win this race. Mike Heminger on the number 1 says, oh, you want to make a bet? I'm on your tail. Here we go. Final lap as they come. Is that going to call? I think that's the race, ladies and gentlemen. We have made it to the finish. Gene Lee is going to win this race here at Charlotte Motor Speedway as we try to get to his car here. We've got wrecks everywhere. Mike Heminger. There's Gene in the 95. We'll stick with him as he's the winner of the race. Not sure these cars will even do a burn-off, but he's going to give it an attempt, I reckon. He's coming around the corner there. We got Mike Heminger took second place. Wyatt Hutchins took third. Brian Smith, I believe, took fourth. But your top 3 drivers would be Gene Lee in the 95, the number 1 Mike Heminger, the number 73 of Wyatt Hutchins. Congratulations, Gene, that number 95, for a win at Charlotte in the late model stock car here in Thunder Valley Racing League, brought to you by RBC Trophies out of Stigler, Oklahoma. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let us know what you thought of the race. Let us know who's going to win the championship, who's taking home the trophy from RBC this season. Join us today. If you are a racer, hit that Discord link down there and join us on the Discord. We're going racing this Saturday for the Thunder Run. We're going to take to the dirt in the mini stocks, the mini sprints, the mini outlaws, and the off-road dirt trucks. Ought to be a lot of fun. Hey, I'm Brent Thompson. Grandpa Thompson, your announcer. Be sure to get you a win out there today. We'll see you at the finish line.